how many are ready for their social responsibility project? If we were to present today, how many would be ready to do it? Almost everybody? Okay, so everybody's going to present that project on Monday, right? Okay. So I'm going to introduce another little short thing that you're going to do. You're going to do some writing today. It's not going to be long, but you're going to have to really kind of focus in on boiling this down. And this is an exercise that's going to help us with not only boiling down stuff that we read into really small, concise, short statements, but it's also going to be something that's going to tie right into our social responsibility, and later on when we do the cereal project, this will tie into it too. Okay, now there's an airline in the world, and it's called JetBlue. Has anybody ever heard of the airline JetBlue? What do we know about it? It's an airline. That's good. Why? Know anything about it? Okay, airlines. If you're going to fly to Miami, Florida from Portland, and it costs $2,000, and it could do that round trip. Depends on how you fly. It costs $2,000 on, let's say, United Airlines. And then along comes JetBlue, and they're going to say, we'll fly to Miami and back for $1,000. Which one would you get on? Makes sense, right? So that's one of their characteristics, is JetBlue is really price-driven. They're a low-cost air flyer. Now, when you get on there, you're not going to get food. You're not going to get anything. You're just going to get a seat to sit in, and you got to provide for yourself. So there is reasons that they cut down on the price. Also, they fly a little bit differently. So we're going to read an article today, and then you guys are going to respond to it. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to read this article that I'm going to hand out to you, and it comes out of our Business Essentials book. Okay, it comes out here. It's a little case study, and you guys are going to read that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to capture the essence of that article. What's essence mean? Main idea, yeah, essence, main idea, or kind of boiling it down from lot of words down to little. So what you're going to do is you're going to write a one paragraph after you read the article, and you're going to do it by yourself. You're not going to do it with partners today, but you're going to capture that most important competitive piece. Okay, so we've been talking about social responsibility. Is that good for business? Okay. If you say you're a green company or whatever, now we're going to transition and shift into next week where we're going to talk more about price and price points. And so JetBlue, this is your introduction into that pricing thing that we're going to talk about next week. Their really competitive thing is price, but there are also some other things, and that's what I want you to capture. You're going to write 20 words. Sound good? 20 words. Then we get out your calculator. You can count up 20 words. So you're going to read the article, and then in 20 words or less, you're going to capture what the essence or what the boil down is for JetBlue as an airline. Is everybody clear with that?
Yep.
Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll pass these out. These are your assignment in case you forget what I just said. So go ahead and pass those out. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. Read the article. It's both front and back. And then you're going to then write, again, I'll just mention to you one more time, the most important competitive characteristics that you see in JetBlue. Okay? Ready, set, go. So don't be bashful. So Tim, what'd you capture on this competitive stuff?
Well, I just think one of the biggest things was the David Neal man. He loads packages, and he's goes on the planes and serves drinks and stuff to get their personal feedback, which is when the head guy is getting your feedback and making the choices. It's it'll help the business a lot more than just the fight and then just being okay, well, we're trying to work on this. And then the other thing was that the flight attendants can make a choice right there to fix something. If somebody's drink was messed up, they can give them a free drink right away. They don't have to go talk to a higher up person and ask if they need to do that.
Yeah, that's a big deal, isn't it? That kind of customer service where they can just tell you right now whether you can do it or not, and that makes it more attractive to you, right?
Yeah.
They don't have to go a little higher up to get approval, right?
You don't have to sit there waiting for them to see if they can fix this or not.
Yeah. Good point. Good point. And then to have the head guy, the boss, actually go out and load baggage and do all that stuff keeps him current, keeps him grounded, right?
Yeah, you know what's going on.
Okay, what are some other thoughts you guys have? Colton, then we'll come back to Michael.
I grabbed out of the article that when you when their flights get delayed, they'll like
Hey guys.
give the customers like another flight, or they'll give them some kind of reward or discount on their next flight or whatever.
Okay.
And other companies don't probably usually wouldn't do that.
Yeah. They're more willing to really do whatever the customer wants to make sure they're coming back, right? Even if it costs them a little bit. Now, sometimes that's what happens. It'll cost you a little bit in the short term. It's kind of like social responsibility. Cost you a little bit in the short term, but over the long term, you have what? A more loyal customer. Exactly. So, Mike.
Like, you don't wait in the starting gates as long. Like, they don't have as many airlines coming in and out, so you don't have to wait that 5 hours to leave. So you get to point A to point B faster.
Yeah, that's one of their big emphasis, if you know anything about JetBlue. Their big emphasis is getting people out and on the plane and taking off quickly, instead of just sitting around waiting for connections, that kind of thing. More direct routes, less changeovers, that kind of thing.